What's up, YouTube? I got myself a Mishimoto box. Let's see what kind of fake stuff is in here. Energy suspension. Cool. Look at those. Alright, so today we are going to slam the bug. And we're starting with the rear. Yeah, so we got this thing jacked up now. We got the tire off. And now we're going to start getting all this stuff out of the way and adjust those rear torsion bars. Alright, so what we got to do first, we're going to take this shock off. And that's 19 millibolt. We're going to take that off. And then we're going to take these 3 bolts off. We're going to move this whole assembly if we can. We should be able to, I think. And then we'll start working over here, the torsion adjustment. Alright, so I got this shock disconnected. I'm not going to replace those right now because they look, not new, but they look new enough. And if I need to replace them, I will. But shocks are easy to replace, so I didn't feel like doing that today. And I didn't feel like dropping the money, so now I'm going to remove these 3 bolts. And I scribed a line with a knife around this. That way I will be able to put this back exactly where it was. If you don't do that, you can screw up your alignment, which is already screwed up on this car, so I guess it's kind of pointless, but I'll get it back to where it was, or close enough at least. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these 3 bolts out now. Okay, so I've got 2 of these bolts out, and I've got 1 left to do. They were kind of a pain to get off, but that's besides the point. I'm going to be taking a ratchet strap and strapping this to the back bumper or something back here just to keep it, maybe even this right here, something just to keep it so it doesn't come crashing down once I get that 3rd bolt out. So I got this ratchet strap here and I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so I've got all this strung up to the bumper. Got all these out. Now I'm going to start loosening these. There's 4 of them. Just going to loosen those. I'm not going to take them out. Okay, so I ended up taking the whole shock out. It's right here. And then I jacked this whole brake drum up and I put a jack stand underneath it. Now I've got all these loose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the jack underneath here, and I'm just going to worry it out of there and just slowly bring it down. They make a special tool to do that, and it's probably better if you can get your hands on one, but they're kind of expensive. Alright, so after a long time I finally got this thing to come past that little spot. Oh, I think I got to loosen up everything in here a little more, so I'm going to keep the jack under here just to be safe. And then loosen all these up some more. So I got the plate to drop down. I think it's down all the way. I'm trying to get this plate off. And it's all gummed up because there's all this undercoating and stuff kind of on this piece, so it's going to take a while. Nope, it didn't work. We also had to take bolts off the fender. Oh, come on. I didn't want it to come out of the inside. Okay, so we got the torsion bar. There's it is. We got the whole plate out. I marked this in 2 spots, so hopefully I can line it back up. And I put this one on, although I'm actually going to have this adjusted just a little bit the other way so that I can drop it. I'm only going to adjust it 1 spline. I'm hoping that should be enough. You can see down in there. There we go. So I only want to adjust that 1 spline. And then that should be all we need to do to lower this thing.
You don't have some on there?
On here, not on that one. Alright, so we got the other bushing back in there. We got the thing just adjusted up 1 spline on the outside part, and now we're putting this plate back on. Using this clamp to bring this thing in best we can. Oh, might still move. Cool. It's gonna snap in place, hopefully. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. So I gotta put these all back in. There we go. So I'm trying to put the shock back in right now. Being a pain in the balls. What I'm doing here, I don't have the special tool that makes you do the thingamajig here. So I'm just jacking this up and I'm sticking this pry bar fits really good under here. So I jack it up, let it down a little, then I jack it back up some. I'm just like kind of worrying that out. And I just kind of do that a couple times. And sometimes it takes a bunch of tries, but this is not the safest way to do it, but watch. There we go. Kabang, ready? So that gets that out. Like I said, not the safest way to do that. So don't try that at home. All right, and since we don't have that tool, this is how you lower it, and you gotta put that in there and just, you got that?
Yeah, I think we're in.
All right, it's just like that.
Let's wait.
Like that. Helps to have two people. Ta-da. All right. See if we lifted it or lowered it this time. Oh. There we go.
That looks lowered to me.
Yeah, and let's see if it does whatever the other one did. Still. There we go. We just needed to pop the fucking whatever in place. That's definitely lowered. Compared to the front, dude, look at the gap in the front. Like, that doesn't look crazy low, but look at the gap in the front versus that gap. Passes the shoe test. It's lowered.
Yeah, it looks like it's jacked up in the front.
Yeah, it does. That's mad funny. So I have to do the same thing I did when I lowered the Jetta with taking the pass-through socket, putting it on there. Now I'm taking this, it's a 7 mil, put it through there, and I loosen that up till the whole thing pops off. Alright, so I got these think they're called like adjust struts or adjustable struts. They're similar to coilovers. They're not as good, but they actually didn't quite fit. We had to grind this part down where it meets up with this. Those two holes, you can see there's that little like it curves. The line kind of curves down, and it didn't quite fit in there. So we had to grind these down. We just used a grinding wheel. Works pretty well. Don't know if you actually have to or not, but it said that you have to use these shocks. So the shock slides into here like that, and then you've got this piece that drops down over and screws in. It's kind of hard to screw in, so I clamped this down on the last one and used some channel locks to tighten it down. So this is how I do it. I just take the channel locks. It's kind of a pain. It takes a couple minutes, but it's not too bad. And then you just do it. Pull the shock. Doesn't have any wiggle room. Gotta move quick because it's going to keep just falling. I don't know where the right top piece is either. There it is. Cool. Oh.
What? Upside down?
You see it?
Yep.
Man.
Shit, I noticed that when you were doing it too, and I thought you were just pushing it down. I didn't say anything. That passes the shoe test.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yes, dude. Dude, it looks good.
I agree.
And there's still so much space underneath it.
Yeah. You gotta go down another 4 inches.
Oh.
As long as you're not bouncing while you're going around turns, you'll be fine.
The front should be alright. I mean, I didn't replace the springs, which I'll do eventually, but that's better than it was.
Hang on. It might be okay.
Oh shit, when I go to pull bad corners.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was talking about. Like, when you turn your wheel.
I'm gonna rub. I don't even care. I really don't give a shit.
I like that it says Euro. You gotta write douche right here. It even has the blank spot for you to write douche.
Alright, so we got the thing lowered. Next week we'll be installing the Hydro E. So thanks for watching and come back next Tuesday.